miscommunication, and we kind of put ourselves in a hole to start the game, which kind of set us back a little bit. But yeah, just miscommunication and not bringing that energy defensively. And against a team like this, they'll make you pay for it every time, and they did tonight. Coach always says it's 0-0 going into every game. So just have a clean slate mentality and attack the next day, try to get better every day. Can't worry about the past. Past is done. Nothing we can do about it. Got to move forward. Obviously got better. Both those guys worked super hard, and I expected that. And then a mix of a little bit more opportunity for both of them offensively. And I think they're doing a great job. Yeah, we had a next play mentality for the most part of the game. But yeah, it's one of the things that coaches and coaching staff preach. Moving on, learning from mistakes and getting better from them. Whether that be the next play, next day, next week, just always try to get better. Yeah, I knew Baze could guard multiple positions. The day I met him, great athlete, plays with great energy. He's capable of those things. And I believe that's why Coach put him in the situation. But yeah, we'll see more of that from Baze for the rest of his career, which will be a long time.
Not really, and looking back, I don't. My memory's not too good on it, especially losing like that. I mean, if I had an open shot, I took it, or in transition, I'd try to get out and run. But other than that, not really. Just focus on trying to play hard and stay consistent with the little things. I just think that the way our offense is set up, guys are going to get open looks. A lot of the teams we play, they're like packed in the shell, and so it allows those opportunities for the guards like Shea or G Hill, or whoever has the ball really and is driving to be able to make the early pass, and guys get good looks. So I think that's what it is. Just like I said, the way our offense is set up, guys are set up to get good looks. Especially when you're playing off the ball. I didn't think I did too hot. I think I let him get some easy ones. I know I left my feet one time. He got a reject down the lane, and we got some stuff in transition. I think defensively, I got to be better all around. Whether if I'm guarding Jimmy Butler, or if I get switched out to a guard or maybe a big, whatever it is, I think I just got to be better defensively, across the board. 100%, because it helps the team. I want to be able to put myself and, the team in situations to where, I can help the most. But, all that is, you can throw all that in the trash if I'm not going to be, stepping up to the plate. So, like I said, it all just comes back. I got to start doing better defensively. But to answer your question, that versatility is something that, I want to use to my advantage and the team's advantage as well. I mean, we just need to, reset. Coach has this 0-0 mentality, until no matter what, the next day you're 0-0. Whether if it's a practice day, you want to win that day, or, say we lose a game tonight like we did, and, the next day, we're 0-0. So I think we just need to, refocus in, and take a step forward, and do what we need to do to prepare. We've seen this team before, in a short period of time. So it'll kind of be familiar, but like I said, we just need to redial in and get ready.
Definitely it takes time to kind of process through, but the whole cliche is stay ready. So for me, I just try to get extra work in, try to get extra conditioning so that, when I get my opportunity, that I can go out there and play as well as I can. So, obviously I'm appreciative of whatever minutes I can get. And so it was good to kind of get back out there tonight. I think it's just a matter of looking and seeing, just what we can do better. I know tonight we didn't necessarily compete and we didn't come out as ready, I think, as we came out against Orlando and against a really good team like the Heat. They're going to take advantage of that. So I think for us, it's, obviously going back and looking at the little things that we can do better, but then just coming out from the jump against New Orleans next and just trying to, come right out, from the jump. If we are able to do that, I think we can beat some good teams. Well, I was guarding, I think, Avery Bradley, and Avery Bradley was literally right next to Dragic. I saw the big take it out, and he wasn't really paying me any attention. And so, I just kind of snuck around Avery and went and stole the ball. I honestly, I knew it was like under 6 seconds left on the clock, but I didn't know really how much, so that's why I shot it kind of quick. But I guess when you're aggressive, sometimes it works in your favor. I mean, first and foremost, they're a really good team. They got a bunch of really good players, and they all play really well within, kind of how they run things. And I think one thing that they do really well is they don't really force anything. So if they have somewhat of an open shot, they're going to try to find the one that's really open. And so, they have continuous movement with their guys, and their offense is just tough to guard. And, obviously we defensively didn't play how we want to play for sure. But you also have to give a little bit of credit to, kind of the way that they do things and how they came out tonight.
I think generally, it's hard to be a professional basketball player as it is. These guys are all really ambitious. The league is really competitive. And we've got a lot of players that are trying to find their footing in professional basketball, to begin with. It's hard to differentiate, which stressors are based on that and which are added based on the COVID era. I wouldn't say, we're dealing with it in a reactive way. I would just say that we're trying to have an environment where everybody feels like they can come, to our team setting, whether that's in our building, in our organization, or whether that's in the locker room on the road, where everybody feels like they can plug in, be themselves, focus on their craft, and be around like-minded people. And, what we believe in is if we build that environment where everyone is thriving and everybody's operating towards their individual best, then by doing so, if there are stressors that are related to the health or, where we're at as a country, or, just the natural stressors of an NBA season, that, that environment can raise that level of our players, and that we can all support each other in that type of environment. And that's really kind of how we've dealt with it. I don't know if it's right, but that's certainly the approach we've taken. Well, I mean, tonight's going to be a challenging game for us. This is obviously a really good team. And the thing about Miami that really stands out on both ends of the floor is their physicality on defense and on offense. They bring a high level of physicality, and for our players, we've talked about there's a difference between strength and physicality. You're not going to be as strong always as Jimmy Butler or Adebayo, but you can be as physical, and you can match physicality, and you can bring physicality to a possession or to a game. And Miami's a team traditionally and this season that is going to bring that physicality to the game, and it's a great test for us. And so anytime, we can find a way to stress test our own process and, the path that we're on through the opponent, we're going to do that. And tonight, the physicality of the game is certainly an opportunity to do that for our team.